Hi, it's Pank from HnO Paris, France. I hope you're well, and today I want to show you some induction. So I will do a series about induction, and I think it's very interesting to understand how we can do some induction. For the moment, I will show you instant induction with Pyro. He is art therapist and he's a singer and so on, and he helps people with hypnosis, art therapy, and different disciplines, and he increase the potential of people with their different activities. So if you want to have some contact with them, it's very interesting to come in US and in Mexico. He is a lot of time in Mexico, so you can call him or just send him an email and can do and help you if you have some problem. So, first thing, you need to understand that the induction is very simple. We have three ways to create induction. First of all, it's when you put somebody in inner talking, in self-focus. It's very interesting to understand that when you are in your internal focus, you will bypass your critical factor. It's interesting because a lot of time you don't care about what's happened at this moment when you talk to you. So it's very useful to work with that when we work with conversational hypnosis or with NLP. Today we don't see that type of induction because for the moment I want to show you some instant one. So even if we can do some instant one with one question, for the understanding, it's better to show you another style of induction. Second form, it's confusion and saturation. You know, it's when you overload the critical factor of someone and you can just let him in a type of nowhere. He don't understand really what you want to do, and he don't connect to himself to understand what's happened. So at this moment, you have the lead on him and you can suggest something and help him to go into a deeper trance. And the third one is the to bypass the people. It's to break a pattern. In fact, we gonna to create a pattern or to take a natural pattern and just interrupt it. It's very interesting to understand that the pattern interruption is very classical, and we see that a lot when we work in street hypnosis, urban hypnosis, or in stage hypnosis. Today we will see the first one. I think it's one of the easiest, and it comes from John Sabon. He named that the butterfly. I think the butterfly is good to understand because we can see different aspects of induction, and more of that, you will understand that we use the three ways to put in trance our partner. So the focalization, second one the confusion saturation, and third one the interruption, the pattern interrupt. Okay, so first, when you are in session, it's very easy. You will take your partner like that. You will take his hand. Okay? You can do one thing, very easy. You can ask him and create a yes set. Actually, we not work with that. I just want to see you the technical way to do this induction. So butterfly induction. First, you will take his hand. Okay? You take his hand. It's very easy. You will take with this finger and you will take just with no pressure, okay? You will create a pattern. What is a pattern? Pattern is the repetition of something, and when you create a pattern, it's very interesting because at the beginning, your conscious mind will ask yourself, okay, why you do that? After that, it go in critical factor. The critical factor will explain, okay, I will judge, is it good or is it not good? May I let him do that or not? So, if you repeat that, the conscious will say, okay, I understand that you do a movement. The critical factor will say, okay, I thought that just before, so it must be good. And more you repeat, little you will have the critical factor. So at this moment, it's interesting to repeat at least 3 times. But you can do a lot of time with butterfly, it's very easy. So first, you create a pattern. Okay, it's not a natural pattern, you create it. The second pattern you will create is with your hand. You will do this movement and you will create a pattern with that. It's the butterfly way. Okay, that's interesting. You need to tell to your partner just to take time to take care about your finger.
Follow them.
Yeah, you need to follow it. Because at this moment, if he don't care and don't follow, you don't create any pattern. So you want to create a pattern. And like you can observe, it's very interesting. And I think it's great creation about that. Because you have first, you create a pattern. Second, you create a second pattern. What do? You create confusion for the people. The guy needs to take care about that and take care about that. So you overload his critical factor. That's great. That's a great idea. And more of that, if you want, you can just say imagine or just focus on your breath, for example. And at this moment, you focus the guy on himself. So he confuses himself because he needs to take care about 2 things, and you put a 3rd thing. And at this moment, he needs to take care about that and to focus about himself at this moment. That's great tool, and you can see when we do this induction, we have these 3 aspects of induction: internal focus, the confusion or saturation, and the interruption. So I will interrupt the moments when I create pattern. I create one pattern, I create the second one, he follow it, and when I'm ready, I just say sleep. And after that, I need to talk. I just need to talk, and whatever what I say, I just say, okay, you will be more relaxed. Just take a deep breath and be more relaxed. Okay, you will go down. I will count down 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and you feel deeper and deeper relaxed. I will not work about deeper on this video. Just understand that you must to interrupt the pattern. So I will retake that. So first, create pattern. Second, create pattern. I will interrupt that. When I interrupt that, it's very interesting. I need to choke. I create the choke for him. Not big, you want to break his arm, but a little one, and you will see at this moment a lot of time the head will have a movement. Some people will not be very relaxed, and you will just see his head go and go back. So okay, what happened? It doesn't care. We don't need to have some people who are relaxed when we do hypnosis. I will talk about that, but a lot of time we think, okay, hypnosis, we need to have some people who will come very relaxed. And we are used when we do some deeper nerve to say relax, relax, relax. But it's not a necessity to have a good and deep trance. It's an help, but it's not a necessity, okay? So just right now, I create a pattern, create a second pattern, and when I'm ready, after repeat 3, 4, 10 times, I will choke him, and at this moment, I will just create an interruption and will say sleep. It's very important to create the interruption and just at this moment say sleep. Why? Because at this moment you open a little door inside himself, in fact, in the critical factor, and he don't understand what you need to do. So his brain will ask to himself, okay, what I need to do? And during this moment, he try to understand, okay, my head was like that, my eyes do that. He explained to me I need to take care about my breath, and now he says sleep. Okay, so he don't understand what he need to do, but at this moment you lead. You are leading this session, so he will accept your suggestion, sleep, and naturally when we say to someone sleep, he closes his eyes and take a little relaxation. It's why we say sleep. But we can say relax, be cool, and so on. But it's not the same in the mind of people. Sleep for everybody is closed eyes. There are some people who sleep with eyes open, but not a lot. So a lot of people we close their eyes and relax a little bit. Okay, it's very important to understand. We need to interrupt and at the same time say sleep. If you take not the good timing, you can do that. Sleep. The guy will have the interruption, but the suggestion don't come at the same time, so the critical factor go back and say, oh, I will judge what happened, and I will say, no, I'm not sleeping. What are you saying? You're stupid. Okay? So just take time about that. Very easy. I repeat that. Creation of pattern, 3 times minimum, pattern, and sleep. And now you will listen to my voice and just feel deeper, relaxed inside yourself. You feel good, you feel great, and deeper. After that, we will see the deeper now. 1, 2, 3, you come back. Okay. Very easy. You can do that with your partner. Just do, and redo. It's very important to experiment that. And you need to find the good timing and the good moment for you and your partner when you will say and interrupt the moment is very important. So interruption, sleep, and after you will talk. And just keep in mind, don't say sleep and nothing. You need sleep, you open the door, and after you need to give suggestion to deep your partner more and more. Okay? So sleep, blah 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 blah. And not sleep, and after nothing, and after you will talk. Good. After that, even if he closes his eyes and relax a little bit, if you say nothing, he will open his eyes and will say, what are you doing? Okay? So when you take the lead, you will talk all the time. Okay? So if you have some questions, just let me know. Like every day, just take what is good for you. Take care.